Next up, we're talking about the distance between two vectors. And I want to do this first very quickly, algebraically. Then I want to talk about it also geometrically. So let's see, this vector up here, this is 4, 2. And this vector down here is, what was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5, negative 4. So if the distance is just the length of the difference, then if this one is u and this one is v, we could do u minus v. And that's going to be 4 minus 5 is negative 1. 2 minus negative 4 is 6. And so the length of that is just going to be 1 squared plus 6 squared under the square root. So we get square root of 37. So that's the length of this. What does that mean geometrically, the difference between two vectors? Well, I wrote this up as u minus v. So we're taking, you can think of this as u plus negative v. So let's look at this v vector. I'm going to draw its negative on back here. Let's see, negative 5, 4, negative 5, positive 4, so I'm going to go back 5. I've got to kind of estimate it, and then up 4. So that's going to be something, about like that. And then if I take that and pick it up and move it so that it's up here, what I've got is this vector here. And that vector is exactly the same as this. So when I did u minus v, I got the vector that points from v to u, from the tip of v to the tip of u. If I had done this the other way around, if I had done v minus u, that would be this vector pointing the opposite direction. All right, but the main thing here is if you want the distance between two vectors, it's just the length of u minus v. And you can do that subtraction really in either direction because you're going to do squaring, and so it doesn't matter if you do u minus v or v minus u when you do this. Okay, so let's do this example. Find the distance between this and this. All right, so v minus u. All right. The only reason I chose v minus u here is because the first number in v is bigger. It really makes no difference. This is going to be 8 minus 2 squared plus 0 minus 1 squared plus 2 minus 4 squared plus 1 minus 7 squared. So let's do these subtractions and squarings in one step. 8 minus 2 is 6, squared is 36. 1 squared. 2 minus 4 squared is 2 minus 4 is 2, squared is 4. Then 1 minus 7 is negative 6, squared is 36. So let's see, we've got 36, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So the distance from one of those vectors to the other is square root of 77. And that's all there is to distance.